Alright, so we continue with solving equations. The next equation that we're going to solve is fractions, which is 33 over x plus 1 and plus 7 equal x. Now the easiest approach to this one here is taking the 7 to the other side of the equation. And we've said when we take the 7 to the other side become negative 7, so it's the opposite sign. If you don't know why is that, so I do advise that you go and see the previous video for solving linear equations. Now the next step is the cross multiply. So we'll have 33 open bracket x minus 7 and x plus 1. Now because we've got two brackets equal a number, so the next step should be is expanding. So as I said, we'll use the arrows in expanding. So x times x is x squared, x plus times 1 is x, minus 7x, and then minus 7. Now the next step is adding the like terms, which is give me x squared plus x squared minus 6x minus 7. If you notice, I've kept writing the 33 equal. It's really important that you are working when you're solving equations vertically. It's quite easier, and it's more it's quite an easier approach to reduce the amount of errors that you could make, especially if you're new to solving equations. So working vertically is really good. Now the next step, I've got an quadratic equations because I've got x squared. So to solve any quadratic equations, it's a must equal to 0. So that's why I'm going to take them 33 to the side, so it's become minus 33 and it's equal to 0. I've got negative 7 and negative 33 are like terms, so add them together, give me 0. After this stage, the next step is factorizing the quadratic equation, and we've done factorizing prior, so we're looking for the factor. It's two factors that times together to give me negative 40, adds together to give me negative 6, and those are negative 10 and 4. So minus 6 minus 10 plus 4. After this step, we'll have either the first factor equal to 0 or the second factor equal to 0. And the reason for that, to get a 0 from multiplication, one of the numbers must be a 0. This is the only way you can get 0 from the multiplication. So that's why we're using that fact in maths and saying, okay, so it's either the first factor, which is x minus 10 equals 0, or the x plus 6 equal to 0. And that's from the first factor, mean x is 10, or the second factor, give me x is negative 6. So I've got two solutions for the equation. And because it's a quadratic, it's x to the power of 2, so you remember that. It means you either have two solutions or one repeated solution. We probably will get through it later in the examples. Thank you.